Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome to the For America's Cup. To enter this tournament, you had to have 5 players in your starting 11 from either the USA or Argentina, and 5 players from either Colombia or who was it? Colombia or Chile? Obviously, those are the 2 semifinals going on in the Copa America. Argentina last night dismantled the U.S. men's national team. Messi's free kick was out of this world. If you haven't seen it already, go watch it now. It is that ridiculous. But we built a pretty nice team. We're, of course, staying with the false 9. We're using team of the season, Messi. The man of the match, James Rodriguez, and Castillo from, I believe it's FC Dallas up front. Castillo is a really, really nice winger. I decided to keep him in the squad after using him for a bit of chemistry, using the hero Kaká, or the classic hero Kaká, and it is worth it. He is rapid. He's got good ball control. His finishing's not stellar, but it's not bad. And he's just a nice little player. It goes for like 1,000 coins, so you can pick him up, add him to your squad if you're feeling like doing a little MLS thing. This one went all the way down to the wire. My finishing not that great. James Rodriguez also not that great. I was expecting big things from the card. I think I paid 400,000 coins from him. I already sold him off for 465,000, but he's basically extinct, which is crazy. He just was not good. So I found myself, and you're going to see it happen very quickly, also not good. I believe that CM is named Cardona. He was terrible. For having the stats that he has, he was terrible. And it is not often that I just bash on players, but for being an 85 rated team of the season card, he was clunky. His passing was poor. He's got something like 80 physical, but everybody just ran by him and took the ball away from him. Just not a fun player to use. So I was very much looking forward to getting through this tournament, getting done with it. This guy, nice cheap side for this. Go ahead and give him an easy ball right here, and Hernandez is going to put that one away, and I'm down 1-0. This was not a good tournament for me, all in all. Team of the season, Messi is good. I think I would get a lot more out of him if I had players that I liked all around him. I did like Valderrama in the squad, to go through the entire squad. We've got man of the match, James Rodriguez, team of the season, Messi, Castillo up front. You can see we're swapping around. I think did I bring on Stoichkov or Ben Arfa this game? I brought on Ben Arfa. And that's because Ben Arfa is the greatest player ever to be on Ultimate Team. You can see right here, he's strong, he's got good ball control, he's got good finishing, and because you could have whoever you wanted on the bench, I just decided to pick him up and bring him in, which is just basically showcasing how frustrated I was playing this tournament and how frustrated I was with that man of the match James Rodriguez card. For the price that you have to pay for him, he is one of the least worth it players that I have used this year, and that is a big statement because there are a lot of players that I bought and been like, yeah, I don't think he's worth those coins. James, he has the crown on right now. Not worth it all. Maybe he'd be better in a different spot, but for a guy that's got like 90 shooting, being in the middle of the park, I thought would be pretty good for him. You can see he's doing a little bit of work here. He did score that nice goal with his right foot, finds Ben Arfa there, and that's a cheeky little finisher than your post. He'd be better probably in the midfield as like a true CM. Maybe he'd be better behind strikers, but as a false 9, center forward, he is not the man for the job for me. Lovely goal there from Ever Banega. Bringing us back to 3-2 in the 72nd minute, and that's how this one gonna come to a close. So we squeak on by in a match that really we should have been, like, for team value, we should have been doing a lot better. Through the midfield, though, we've got Cardona, Pizarro, and Valderrama. Pizarro, an okay holding mid. His passing's pretty suspect, and he could use a little bit more agility, maybe a little bit more pace or balance, but his defending and physical, he's pretty solid in that point. Valderrama, though, starred, carried the midfield. He's got medium-low work rates, which I thought was kind of amusing because he would get back on defense, but he was definitely forward way more often. You can see it right here. He's basically up against the center forward, which is fine because James Rodriguez needed all the help in the world. Cardona, the only thing he did good was right there, got inside, and he just cranks it off the bar. I kid you not, that guy is incredibly frustrating to use as well. Do not recommend him. He just was, because he's only like 30K, he's not going to beat out James Rodriguez. Valderrama, on the other hand, you pay 90K for the legend. And look at this change of pace with the left bumper. We've got the Hunter chemistry style on him. Finishes nicely with his weaker left foot, making it 2-0 in this one in the 14th minute. Across the back, we've got Zuniga. We got his Napoli card. We've got... who did I pick up? I know, Alexi Lalas, who we paid, I think, 120,000 coins for, something like that. He's actually a really good center back on this game. For as much as I'm maybe not crazy about some of the things he says in real life, he is a pretty solid CB on this game. He's got low-high work rates as well. He's big, and he's a cheap legend. You get good chemistry off of him. So he's a player that I would recommend. We've got Otamendi, and then that, is it Buffarini? The Team of the Season card, and he is very good. I very much liked the little right back in this team. He'd be not hard to put into a team, but not necessarily easy as well. I mean, you could go with like Di Maria on the right, and then there are plenty of Argentine CM options you could slot in. Banega, Perez, who are Lucho Gonzalez, Cambiaso. They're man of the match cards. Of course, I originally had them trying to figure out how to get them into the squad, but I just couldn't quite do it or get them in where I wanted them to be. But he's great. And then, of course, I had to go with man of the match, Ospina in goal. You can see Cardona almost scored right there again, but he can't finish to save his life because he's bad. We come up against 69s, or was this what this guy's name is? This game gets out of hand so quickly, like ridiculously quickly. Well, not right away, but like it escalates very quickly. But man of the match, Ospina, he made some saves. He obviously didn't make some saves as well. Some of them looked unstoppable. That's a ridiculous volley from Falcao right there. I was like, that's Falcao from Atletico. Do you guys remember? He used to be so good, the goals that he scored, and now it's just like, does anybody even know what's happening with Falcao this summer? I heard he was trying to stay in the Premier League and does not have too many suitors. Valderrama, great run, getting behind the defense, put it away clinically, which I would say he is not a clinical finisher. He only has something like, I think it's like 72 finishing on him, which is just not great. But he's a card that everybody looks at the stats and they're like, yeah, I am not using him at all. But I really kind of had a lot of fun with him. He's got really nice ball control and his passing's fantastic. We brought up Ben Arfa in for the final, of course. I just couldn't be asked with any sort of comeback or anything that would make me have to use this squad for a longer amount of time. And you look at the squad and you're like, yeah, that's a pretty solid looking squad. They just didn't play well together. I don't know what I'm trying to do with that chipped ball right there. Like, I could have just run by him outside with Messi. Somehow it falls to Iturbe, who splits two defenders by just walking straight forward, and it is 3-2 in this one. 55th minute. And this is where things start to go our way a little bit more. Ben Arfa out wide, doing Ben Arfa things, and basically is just what this is. And he is just that good. Like, he's the only, well, I don't know about only, the man of the match, Kaká, or the legend hero Kaká. I'm never going to get it right. Also, probably my second favorite CF. But Ben Arfa has the ability to like take over a game solo. You can see it again right there. That's a fantastic goal. Wonderful finish right into the bottom corner. You get a great angle from this replay to see exactly what I'm talking about. And keeper really knows. He brought on Courtois as well, which I just noticed, which is kind of amusing. But you can see he just, at this point, he's just like giving up. It's 5-2. Keeper's coming out, and that's an easy welcome to the chip life, my friend. It's been a while. Castillo using his pace right there. 6-2, 77th minute. Again, he's going to just rush his keeper out. Another welcome to the chip life, James Rodriguez. And a 7-2 in the 78th minute. speed it up. Well, I started trying to score with Ospina because you can see there's nobody in his goal right now. And I tried to kick it over, but it falls to James, and I was like, whatever, you're supposed to be one of the stars of this episode. We'll get another goal for you. So I can at least feel like you scored or did something for me. Unlike Cardona, who's terrible. Ben Arfa takes it away, manages to score 9-2 in the 90th minute now, and he, of course, will give us one more chance off a kickoff. Ben Arfa going to take it away. Welcome to the chip life, my friend. A fantastic chip or fantastic lob goes just under the bar, and we managed to score the goal. Ben Arfa going to take the match ball. We do win this cup. Thank goodness. I'm going to dismantle this team except for Ben Arfa. I want to say thank you guys very much for tuning in. 10,000 coins in the bank. If you did enjoy it, a like, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.